Doing the ceiling burns your arms.
Hey there, we are Jess, Greg, and Maya. Together we are self-converting our 2017 Ford Transit into our tiny home on wheels. Last week you watched us finish our floors. This week we'll be installing some sound deadening.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the van build. Today our plan is to start our first part of the installation process, which is sound deadening. The product we chose is Fatmat Rattle Trap, and I believe it's 80 mil thick. It's one of the thicker sound deadenings on the market. I've used this before in previous projects and been really happy with the results, so it was kind of an easy choice for me to go back to them. We got 50 square feet of this, so we'll see how far that gets us. The nice thing about sound deadening is you don't have to cover the entire panel. I think you only need like 50%, 60% coverage on whatever panel and it'll be fully effective. So you don't need to cover every square inch. I'll probably do that on the wheel wells just to be safe, but on the roof and the walls, we're only gonna put little patches, you'll see. So in the kit, it comes with a knife and a roller. So I have an extra board here and I'm just gonna lay it out, cut the piece I want, and stick it on. So we'll see how it goes. To cut a piece, I'd first lay down a scrap piece of wood as to not damage my beautiful new subfloor. I then mark out whatever piece I'm trying to cut, whether it's a wheel well piece, a wall piece, ceiling, whatever. I then mark it, cut it, and go ahead and apply it. It's that simple. Not much to it. Oh yeah, and make sure you wear gloves. This stuff will cut you in a heartbeat. Now let's cue the time lapse. To show what sound deadening does, here's a before and here's after. Hear how solid that sounds compared to how hollow and tinny the original sounded? I would just like to point out that the only panels Ford put factory sound deadening on were cutting out for flares. So thanks, Ford. Both sides, the only ones were the ones for the flares. You always have to tap on them. You'll know when Jess came around because they're all gonna be crooked.
Well, guess what? When we're done, nobody's gonna see it.
Oh no.
It'll be forever on YouTube.
I will know. Doing the ceiling burns your arms. What I usually do, see how there's like a tiny gap there and a tiny gap there, and this is all super tight? I usually look for the tiny gap, kind of wedge it in there, and say, ooh, there's a clip like right there. And then start just gently prying. Man, that door panel put up a fight. We ended up doing the other rear door and the slider door off camera to finish up the entire van.
Now, how much did it cost and how long did it take?
For 50 square feet of the sound deadening, it cost $157.06.
And it took us about 3 hours.
One of our shortest projects to date, I think. It really was as easy as it looks.
50 square feet was perfect for the Ford Transit high roof extended. Now, what you've all been waiting for, was it worth it?
It's hard to say for sure if it was worth it yet. What I will say is for 150 bucks, in terms of the cost of the build as a whole, that's a drop in the bucket. So if it helps with rain noise or wind noise at all, to me, it's totally worth it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe because next video, we're gonna be installing these.
Flares.
And guess what? This week, no bloopers, which means you get a video of Maya.
We'll see you next video.